How shocking is it to find a secret room in a home you've lived for years? Here's how a curious little girl discovered an ancient-looking map hidden in an old trunk, which led her to a hidden room within her own room. As she ventured into the secret space, she uncovers surprises that went beyond gold and jewels. What more valuable could it be? Find out as we share this surprising story and let us know where you're listening from today. The quaint village of Chipping Norton in Oxfordshire was known for its picturesque landscapes and close-knit community. Nestled among blooming gardens and cobblestone paths stood Willow Cottage, the charming home of James Thompson and Lily Thompson. The Thompsons were eagerly anticipating the arrival of their first child, a baby girl they had lovingly named Lily. James, a creative and thoughtful man, was particularly excited. While Elena busied herself with preparing the nursery and reading countless parenting books, James found himself pondering how he could make Lily's arrival truly special. He wanted to create memories that would last a lifetime, something unique that would set the foundation for their growing family. As weeks turned into months, James dedicated his free time to an ambitious project. He scoured old bookstores for adventure tales and pirate legends, drawing inspiration from stories of hidden treasures and secret maps. James envisioned a treasure hunt that would not only entertain Lily, but also ignite her imagination and sense of adventure. He began sketching intricate maps and devising clues that would lead Lily on a journey of discovery within their very own home. James knew it would be a long-term endeavor, requiring patience and meticulous planning. But his determination never wavered. He was committed to making this dream a reality. Months before Lily's birth, James set his plan into motion. He found an old, weathered trunk in the attic of Willow Cottage, a relic from Elena's childhood filled with forgotten mementos and miscellaneous items. Carefully, he placed the specially crafted treasure map inside the trunk, along with a few other intriguing objects to pique Lily's curiosity. The map was designed to look ancient, with faded ink and elaborate symbols reminiscent of classic adventure stories. James meticulously concealed the trunk, ensuring it would remain untouched until the perfect moment arrived. Little did Lily know that her father had been orchestrating this elaborate surprise for her entire life. June 15th marked Lily's 6th birthday, a day filled with joy and anticipation. The Thompson family gathered at Willow Cottage, decorated with colorful balloons and banners celebrating Lily's special day. Elena had baked her favorite chocolate cake, and Margaret, Lily's doting grandmother, had brought a bouquet of fresh daisies. As the afternoon sun streamed through the windows, James decided it was time. With a playful smile, he announced, "Lily, I think it's time we clean out the old trunk in the attic. Let's see what treasures we can find." Lily's eyes sparkled with excitement. She loved adventures, and the idea of uncovering hidden treasures thrilled her. Unbeknownst to her, this was the culmination of James's 6-year-long plan. With Elena and Margaret by her side, Lily eagerly climbed the attic stairs. The room was filled with forgotten items, each with its own story. As they opened the old trunk, Lily began sifting through its contents, pulling out trinkets and toys from years past. Her father watched discreetly, a hidden camera capturing every moment. Then, amidst the assortment of items, Lily's fingers brushed against something unusual. She pulled out the wrinkled map, her brow furrowing in curiosity. "What's this?" she asked, holding it up for her parents to see. James remained silent, allowing the moment to unfold naturally. Elena and Margaret exchanged knowing glances, their smiles betraying their excitement. Lily's eyes widened as she examined the map, tracing the lines and symbols with her small fingers. "This looks like a treasure map," Lily exclaimed, her imagination already racing with possibilities. She looked up at James, her eyes pleading for his assistance. "Daddy, can we find the treasure?" James knelt beside her, pretending to be as puzzled as she was. "Of course, Lily. Let's see if we can figure it out together." As the family gathered in the hallway, Lily spread the map out before them. She quickly realized that the landmarks on the map mirrored their own home. The drawing of the house, complete with rooms and hallways, made it clear that the treasure was hidden somewhere within Willow Cottage. Her excitement was palpable. "It must be in my bedroom," she declared, her mind set on the idea of discovering something magical within her own space. The family made their way to Lily's bedroom, which was a delightful mix of toys, books, and vibrant colors. At first glance, everything seemed ordinary. However, Lily's keen eyes noticed something different about one of the walls. It appeared slightly uneven, as if something were concealed behind it. James approached the wall and knocked softly. To his surprise, the sound that echoed back was hollow. He exchanged a glance with Elena and Margaret. Their curiosity piqued. Determined to uncover the mystery, James fetched an electric saw from the garage, explaining to Lily that they needed to carefully reveal the hidden space. With steady hands, James began cutting a small square in the wall, just large enough for Lily to crawl through. The room held its breath as the panel was removed, revealing a narrow passageway leading into a concealed room that had been part of Willow Cottage all along. Lily squeezed through the opening, her heart pounding with anticipation. Inside the hidden room, she discovered a tiny chest resting atop a dusty shelf. Her eyes sparkled as she approached it, expecting to find glittering gold or priceless jewels. Instead, she found something equally enchanting. The chest was filled with an assortment of nostalgic knickknacks, old coins, delicate pieces of jewelry, and various charming trinkets that seemed to tell stories of their own. While it wasn't the traditional treasure she had imagined, Lily was overjoyed by the discovery. "It's perfect," she whispered, her imagination running wild with tales of pirates and hidden fortunes. Lily couldn't contain her excitement as she shared her discovery with Elena and Margaret. Her small hands trembled slightly as she lifted the lid of the tiny chest, revealing its eclectic contents. The dim light of the hidden room cast a warm glow on their faces, creating an atmosphere of anticipation and wonder. "Look, Mama, look what I found!" Lily exclaimed, her eyes wide with amazement. She carefully picked up an old brass coin, its surface tarnished with age but still gleaming under the light. "Is this real?" Elena knelt beside her, a smile playing on her lips. "Where did you find all these, sweetheart?" she asked, her voice filled with genuine curiosity. "It's all in here," Lily replied, gesturing to the chest. "Dad said it was a treasure, so I wanted to see what's inside." Margaret, Lily's grandmother, reached into the chest and pulled out a delicate silver locket. "This looks like it belonged to someone special," she mused, gently opening it to reveal a faded photograph of a young woman and a child. "I remember your great-grandmother carrying one just like this." James watched proudly from a few steps away, his heart swelling with joy at the sight of his family's reactions. He had meticulously chosen each item to tell a story, hoping to create a tapestry of memories that would connect generations. "Daddy, can we keep these?" Lily asked, her voice filled with hope. James nodded, stepping forward to take a closer look at a small, intricately carved wooden box. "Of course, Lily. These are your treasures now. Each one has its own story, just like you." The family gathered around the chest, each item sparking memories and stories. Elena found an old compass, its needle still pointing north, a symbol of guidance and adventure. Margaret discovered a handful of colorful marbles, reminiscent of the games she used to play as a child. Lily, meanwhile, was captivated by a tiny, ornate key, wondering what it might unlock next. "This is amazing," Elena said, her eyes misting with emotion. "Thank you, James. This means so much to all of us." Lily beamed, her heart full. "I love our treasure. Can we add more to it?" James chuckled softly. "Absolutely. This is just the beginning of our family's treasure story." As the afternoon sun began to set, casting long shadows across Willow Cottage, the Thompsons settled into the living room, the chest of treasures serving as a focal point for their conversations. They shared stories of their ancestors, each tale weaving a deeper connection between past and present. Margaret recounted the adventures of her own childhood, exploring the woods behind their home and dreaming of hidden treasures. Elena shared her favorite bedtime stories, filled with magical lands and brave heroes. Lily listened intently, her imagination ignited by the rich tapestry of family history unfolding before her. "It's like we're living our own adventure story," Lily whispered, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "Exactly," James replied, ruffling her hair affectionately. "And just like any great adventure, it's the people we share it with that make it truly special." The hidden treasure became a centerpiece for family gatherings, each item in the chest a catalyst for laughter, storytelling, and bonding. Weekend afternoons were often spent digging deeper into the chest's contents, uncovering more artifacts that held sentimental value. From old letters and postcards to vintage toys and handmade crafts, each discovery was a testament to the love and history that bound them together. One evening, as the family sat around the fireplace, James proposed an idea. How about we create our own stories to add to the treasure chest? Each of us can contribute something that represents our favorite memories or dreams for the future. Lily's face lit up with excitement. I can draw pictures of our adventures. Elena nodded enthusiastically. And I can write down some of our favorite family recipes and traditions. Margaret smiled warmly. I can include some of my old knitting patterns and perhaps a few stories from my youth. James agreed, feeling a profound sense of fulfillment. This treasure chest is more than just a collection of items. It's a living scrapbook of our family's journey, filled with love, memories, and dreams. As weeks turned into months, the treasure chest grew richer with each passing day. Family members took turns adding their unique contributions, ensuring that the chest remained a dynamic and evolving symbol of their bond. Lily took great pleasure in showing off her treasures to friends, each tale adding to the magic of the hunt and inspiring others to cherish their own family stories. One sunny Saturday afternoon, the Thompsons hosted a small gathering at Willow Cottage. Friends and neighbors were invited to share their own stories and memories, turning the living room into a vibrant tapestry of shared experiences. Lily proudly presented her latest addition, a hand-painted map of Willow Cottage, marking all the secret spots and hidden treasures they had discovered together. "This is our very own treasure map," she declared, her voice filled with pride. "And there's so much more to explore." The guests were enchanted by the Thompsons' story, drawn in by the genuine love and creativity that James had poured into creating such a meaningful experience. Conversations flowed freely, with many inspired by the family's unique approach to bonding and memory-making. As the evening drew to a close, James captured one final photograph of the family standing proudly around the treasure chest, their smiles reflecting the warmth and love that filled Willow Cottage. He knew that this was only the beginning of many more adventures to come, each one adding another layer to their cherished family legacy. "Here's to many more treasures and countless memories," James toasted, raising his glass. "May our family always treasure the moments we share together." Lily clinked her glass against his, her heart full. "And may our adventures never end." The hidden treasure had not only brought the Thompsons closer together, but had also inspired their community to seek out and celebrate the treasures within their own lives. It was a testament to the power of creativity, love, and the enduring bonds of family. As the night settled over Willow Cottage, the chest of treasures sat silently in the corner, a symbol of the adventures that had been and those yet to come. The Thompsons knew that no matter where life took them, the memories they had created together would always be their most cherished treasures. What hidden treasures and memories have you shared and created with your family? Share your unique and one-of-a-kind stories with us in the comments below.